Hi, Shadow.
Good morning. We got our stuff all packed up. We are getting ready to go skiing in Jackson Hole. We are leaving today. What? Yes, 3 walks a day, let out in the morning and at night. My brother-in-law is staying here and watching Shadow while we're gone, so my husband is just typing up some instructions for him. But yes, we are leaving today, flying out to Jackson Hole, and so then we have 3 full days of skiing, and then we fly back on Wednesday, get back late Wednesday night, and I'm excited. We go skiing. We've been going skiing like once a year out west, and it's been really fun. I just get a little bit nervous getting back out there because I'm like that, but it'll be fun. And we've never been to Jackson Hole before, so I'm excited to see what that's like, and yeah, hopefully it'll be good. Here we are at the airport.
Are you vlogging?
Yes, we are vlogging. Our first flight got delayed so much that we would never make the second flight, so we have been rebooked, rescheduled, different flights, overnight layover in Denver, getting there tomorrow instead of tonight. But they're covering our hotel, so that's good. We made it to our hotel in Denver, brought to you by United Airlines.
United Airlines, who kept canceling flights.
Our flight to Denver was also delayed. They boarded us on the plane and then we had to sit there for over an hour. But we made it.
Got a lot of reading done.
Yes. It's snowing. We made it. We have made it to our condo in Jackson Hole. The ski butler came by, gave us our ski boots, skis, pole, and we are getting ready to head out to the slopes. Hopefully we'll get a half day of skiing in. This condo is really nice, actually. I really like it. It is snowing so much out there. You can kind of start to see the mountains a little bit. Once again, I did not film everything continuously for a travel vlog, so I'm going to be popping in here just to kind of summarize some days, some things we did, and I'm doing it in front of this nice balloon arch that I had set up for my brother's birthday. Check out a future vlog for more about that. You just saw us completing day 1 of being in Jackson Hole. We got there a little bit late, got there the morning of our first full day instead of being there the night before. We got onto the slopes really fast, so we got to our place a little after 11, and then the ski butler came and gave us our skis, boots, everything that we needed, and then we just got ready and we headed to the slopes. So we were skiing at the Jackson Hole Resort, and we already had our ski passes in the condo. Everything was just there so easily, so nice. We hit the slopes, started out doing a green, and then I mostly stuck with blue. I usually take a little while to warm up. I'm not a super adventurous skier. I like to stick with what I know I can do. So the first day I really stuck with blues. My dad and Russell kind of did some double blues, did a couple harder runs, but I just kind of stuck with it, and we were feeling very tired by the end of the first day because we had gotten up at like 4:30 that morning or whatever. We got in about 3 hours of skiing though that first day, which was a lot. Headed back to the condo. We went to just an American bar and restaurant for dinner, got some sandwiches, got some spinach and artichoke dip that was really good, and then we started watching season 2 of Severance. So we started watching Severance together back, you know, like 3 years ago when Severance season 1 was coming out. We started watching it on our very first ski trip ever, so we waited until this ski trip this year to start watching Severance season 2. So we started with episode 1 that first night, which was so wild. So we only watched 1 episode and then we went to bed, slept so much. Snowing again today. I'm sad we can't see the mountains again. We only had a brief glimpse of them out the window here yesterday afternoon. Then we got up on the second day, which was really our first full day, but it was supposed to be our second full day, and we were feeling pretty sore, so we took it a little bit slow, and then around 10 we got ready and headed over to the slopes. So we were on the slopes by about 11. The Jackson Hole has an app where you can track yourself and your group and kind of see like what lifts you go up, what runs you go down, and they give you all these different stats. They keep track of it through the whole season. We did it for days 2 and 3, so I'll also insert the videos of the tracking app, and it kind of shows like your path throughout the whole thing, which is really kind of fun actually to just see kind of where you go. On day 3 we covered a lot of ground. I'm gonna go.
You got this.
got to the end of day 2, and that was definitely the best day of skiing. You know, we were all feeling really good. We had done a lot of different things, and I had started doing some double blues and doing some trails with some small moguls on them, which I have always been really afraid of doing in the past, but I don't know, I was on something this ski trip, so I was excited to try a little bit harder things. I was feeling really good with the single blues, so we did a lot of double blues. 3 of us really stuck together for the ski trip a lot more than we have in the past, because I was a little bit better, and my dad also got a knee replacement in December, so he was taking it a little bit more easy just because of all of that. And so we were really sticking together on the double blues a lot, which was really fun, and really fun to be more together throughout most of the trip. I ended up doing a very, very short single black that had some pretty big moguls on it, and I got down and did it well, but that was the extent of my black. It kept snowing just like the entire time that we were there, and it was really fun to ski in the fresh powder. For dinner on day 2, we went to an Italian restaurant that was really good. Everything is so expensive out there though. And then we watched 2 episodes of Severance that night, which was so wild. It is day 3 of skiing. It's our last full day here. Tomorrow we are headed home, and I am so sore. It has been really fun, really good. I don't know how today is gonna go because I am so sore. I think we're all kind of sore, but it is very snowy out there again, which it looks gorgeous and so pretty. You can't even, it's so cloudy you can't even see the mountains that we can kind of see out our condo window. Very snowy again today. On day 3 we skied 5 more hours. We did so many lifts, and we were all feeling pretty sore but feeling pretty good. One of our traditions on these ski trips is that we go get steaks on the last night of skiing to just kind of celebrate, have a good meal. Went into the town of Jackson for a steak dinner. We went to this place called Roosevelt's, and the steak was really good. Got some fries, some drinks. Yes. Our travel day home was pretty long. Got up in the morning, you know, got ready, packed everything, got out of the condo, and we went to this bakery that was nearby, Persephone Bakery, and that was really good. I got a chocolate hazelnut banana bread, and it was delicious. I ate some food there, and then there's a book gallery slash bookstore kind of basically next door, so we wandered over there, just look at some books, kill some time before our flight. And that was really cute. It was really interesting to see kind of the selection of books that they had. And then we returned the rental car, got to the airport, and the Jackson Hole airport is very small, so it was very, very fast to just kind of get there, and luckily our flight took off on time. That flight from Jackson to Chicago was easy. You know, everything was on time, all good. But they were having a lot of weather events in Chicago, so there were a lot of delays in Chicago, and so we had originally like an hour and 40 minutes of a layover, get our flight from Chicago to Pittsburgh. Then that started just getting delayed, and that kept getting delayed, and it ended up being like a little over of a 2-hour delay, so we ended up spending like 4 hours in the Chicago O'Hare airport, which was tough, and we just didn't want it to be canceled. So we got some dinner, we read a lot, we got through a lot of books on this trip because of all of the delays and cancellations of flights. Finally I got out of there, which was so lucky. I was so glad to just get out of there and be going home that night. Ended up not getting home. We did not get home here until about 2 a.m. on Thursday morning. We were supposed to get home at like, you know, 10 or 11 p.m. but did not get home until 2 a.m. It was a really, really great trip overall, and I'm so happy that we went. So glad that we've been doing this now. That was the 4th ski trip that we've done. It's been so fun, and I've definitely gotten better as a skier and gotten a little more confident in it in general, and it's just been really fun to go on these trips with my husband, with my dad, and skiing in all the fresh powder was so lovely in Jackson Hole, and it was so pretty, and I wish we had had a little bit more views, but we couldn't because of all the clouds and the snow, which was fine. But it was just a really fun ski trip, and I had a lot of fun skiing, and I felt really good doing it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all those great things, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.